gang? It's your girl Lil Miss K. Yes, your favorite Lil Miss. And today I'm back again with another video. Guys, we have a lot of people losing their lives because of mental health, and we cannot step back and look anymore. We cannot just sit back and look at what is happening no more. I talk to a lot of people on a daily basis because I have an organization that deals with mental health because it's something that I went through, and I started an organization based on it, and we work with people who have mental health, depression, bipolar, and all those stuff. Like if you want counseling, you want all of that, yes, we help you. So, but here's the thing: for people to help you, you must also need help. It will not help you to sit back with your sickness, with your illness, sit back and not talk about it. It is very wise for you to open up about what is happening to you, and so that help can actually find you. And when help finds you, allow help to help you. Because a lot of times, there's a lot of people who would like to help people who have mental illness, depression, and all that, but people refuse the help. You become so aggressive towards them, and some people mean well. They don't mean any harm, they just want to help you. There are people who will come to you in an aggressive way, but those, don't let all that get to you, because people don't know what you go through on a daily basis. I always say this: as long as nobody knows what I go through on a daily basis, what it takes for me to lay down and rest, lay down and sleep at night, I don't care about your opinion. If you have a mental illness, if you have a problem regarding mental illness, it is very important to talk about it. It is very important to tell your own story so that others can also tell theirs. When you start talking about something, a lot of people pop up and start talking about things because you are talking about it, and they now want to also talk about their own problems, their own issues, and their own, So it is important for us, me included, who are suffering with any type of mental illness, being depression, bipolar, whatever it is, to start opening up, telling our stories, telling our survivor stories, because as long as you guys are still alive, it means that you are a survivor, and you need to start talking like a survivor. You need to start telling your survivor story so that those who are still coming out, those who are still, the person who was diagnosed yesterday should know that there is surviving with what that person has. It pains me each and every day to come across people, to talk to people who have mental health, and they don't have anybody to talk to. Yes, it is very difficult to find somebody who will understand, but darling, you are not telling anybody your story for them to understand. You are telling somebody your story so that it also helps you. Talking about it doesn't only help the next person. Talking about it also helps you. So let's stop hiding. Let's stop stepping back with our stories. Come out, talk about what is happening to you. A lot of times we have ladies are able to talk more than guys. That's something we have realized. But this thing is also affecting men. If we can sit together and talk about something, whatever it is, if I can talk about my depression, If I can come out and talk about my depression, somebody comes out and talks about his bipolar, her bipolar, whatever the case is, we can actually help each other. We can actually help give hope to that person who is at the edge of committing suicide. That person needs to hear that there is surviving, there is being happy. Guys, I've been living in depression for the longest, but I am very happy. I live each and every day with positivity. I live each and every day putting smiles to everybody else. I also live each and every day. I do what I do not because I have to do it, you know. I do what I do because I don't want somebody else to go through what I went through. I do not want somebody else to die while I can help, you know. Depression is something that a lot of people are going through, and it is killing a lot of young people because they don't know how to handle it, you know. Life doesn't have manuals where we can read what to do, how to do it, and where, you know, all of that. If it had that, at least we would go back and read how to handle what we are going through, but that is not there. But if someone is going through it, that should be somebody else's manual. Understand? If I'm going through depression and somebody else was diagnosed yesterday, that person looks to me, that I am the manual of that person. That person looks to me and acknowledges, takes what I am doing and applies it in their own life. So my life should be a manual for somebody else going through depression, so that they know, okay, if I went through it, this is what I did and this is how I handled it. Okay, I can also do this, I can also handle it. Yes, we are not the same. Yes, we are not the same. What I do might not help everybody. But how will you know what I did or what I am doing to survive will help you if you do not try? How will you know what I am doing, what I did will help you if you do not step up and talk about it? I want to spread, you know, hope. I do what I do. I do what I do because I know that I am the hope of somebody else. I go to talks, and when I talk, I get people coming to me telling me, you have survived so much, how can I do it? That gives me great joy because I know that I am doing something. I am stepping up and doing something to make a difference. I cannot change the whole world, but I can. I cannot change everybody's life, but the people that I can change, I'm going to change, and I'm going to keep on doing what I am doing to change that people's life. You know, people come to you and say, no, you cannot, you cannot change everybody. Yes, I cannot change everybody's lives. But the little people that come to me and I am changing, that is a difference. I don't care who says what. That is a difference. I am so sorry. But we are dying because we are not helping each other. We are dying because we are not coming forward with our problems. We are dying because we don't know where to go or how to find help. And it's not that we do not sometimes know, it's because we are afraid what people will say. Let me tell you something. I have been surviving because of one thing. I become deaf to what people say about me. I am deaf. If a person can say something negative about me, I take it and I throw it away. I pack it up and I throw it away beyond the mountains. I don't want that in my life because, guys, let me tell you something. If someone talks bad about you, and that person doesn't know what you go through, how you go through it, why are we being affected by people who don't know what it is like to be us? You know, I always say this each and every day, that if somebody has never lived in my life, I will not let that person's words to affect me, because that person knows nothing about me. That person doesn't know. I feel as if we as young people listen and take serious people's opinions of our lives, and that's why we are going through some of the things we are going through, because we value so much people's opinions about our lives. Darling, if that person doesn't sleep with you, if that person doesn't know what it's like when you are triggered, if that person doesn't know who you are, why do you let that person's opinion of your life to matter in your life? Don't let anybody's opinion matter in your life if they do not know what it's like to walk in your shoes. And I'm not going to speak for people who don't have depression or don't have mental illness, because I don't understand what happens in their heads when they judge people. But I'm gonna speak for some people who are going through mental illness, because I know what it's like to be afraid. I know what it's like to not be able to open up about your illness. I know what it's like to feel judged by people who don't know what it's like to be you. Don't let those words of people affect you. They don't know what it's like to be you. Keep on doing what you are doing. If you survive, I always say, if you survived yesterday, do what you did yesterday to survive today. You know, it might be, yes, it's tough yesterday, but you survived yesterday, and that makes you a survivor. Guys, let's talk. Okay, let us talk about it. Let us talk about mental illness killing young people. If mental illness is killing young people, who then should live in the future? Who then should make a difference in the future? And I hear a lot of people when they talk to me and they say, why me? Darling, why not you? Mental illness is nothing to be wished upon anybody, you know? But if not you, who? Who then? Who then? Who then should stand up and speak for those who cannot speak for themselves? Who then should stand up and, you know, be an advocate for mental health, if not you? I feel as if some things in life happen for a purpose. You might be going through some mental issues because I don't know what you believe in. I believe in God. I believe in the greater power of God, you know, which means that maybe God trusted you, that you are strong enough to stand up and talk for others. You are strong enough to speak for others. So guys, please don't question why you. Question how. How can I live with it? You know, find ways to live with it. Find ways to live with it. And if it works for you, some person will look up to you and try your techniques of living with mental health. It is very important to take care of our lives. Take care of you first. That's why I'm saying don't let other people's opinions of your life matter in your life if they do not know what it's like to be you. Don't go around listening to them what you should do, how you should do it. No, they don't know how it's like to be you. Do you. Take care of yourself first. You understand? I know it is difficult. I've been there. You know, I am who I am today because I found a reason why I should live on. I found a reason why I should help others. I found my hope in I found my hope in helping other people. So find yours. Guys, I can talk about mental health and mental issues and how we should come out and talk about our stories the whole day. But I came out here today because today it pained me to talk to someone who, you know, I spoke to someone and I felt like this is something that everybody is going through. Everybody is going through something in life. Just know that it's not you. Everybody is going through, it's not just you, everybody is going through something in life. And it's how you go through it that matters. It's how you handle it that matters, you know? I don't know. But I just want to come out here and tell you guys that what you did yesterday that made sure that you are here today, what you did yesterday, it's working. It is working. Keep doing it. Don't let people's opinions matter in your life. Don't let them break you. Don't let them take away something that you'll never have back, and that's your life. Don't let them take away your life. Because at the end of the day, people say all types of things about us. And guess what? They go home and they sleep, and we cry ourselves to sleep because of what was said about us. Having mental illness doesn't mean that you cannot be happy or stuff like that, as we want to be like people who don't have it. It just means that we have to work harder than normal people, you know? I always say that it's the same as everything. If you take exercise and you take everything, it's just the same. There are people who have great bodies, and there are some who just have to work harder to get those bodies. It doesn't mean that they can't reach that certain goal. It just means that they have to work an extra hard to get to that. It's just like us. It doesn't mean we can be happy, we can't smile. It just means that we just have to work a bit harder, you know, an extra mile. We just have to do something extra to get to the happiness that we see people obtaining. But it doesn't mean you cannot be happy. You know, you have to be content with your life. You have to be happy with your life. If you're always complaining about your life, you will always see the need to be whoever. But if you acknowledge that this is what I have, but I want to be happy, you will start finding ways how to make yourself happy, how you can obtain happiness, how you can obtain all the happiness in the world. People with mental health can be happy. I am proof, you know. I have my days, I have all of that. But at the end of the day, I know if I must cry very hard, and the next day I must show the world that, baby, I am back. You didn't get rid of me, because life comes with challenges. That was one of my challenge. But every time life tries to kick me down, I am gonna get up. Every time life tries to make me stay down, I am gonna fight to get up. So let us try to fight to get up on our feet, you know. So tell your story. If you wanna interact more with me or whatever, I do more of these talks on TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok at Kate_H Martins, and then on Instagram you can also follow me at Kate_H Martins. On Twitter it's still Kate H Martins. Most of my social media it's Kate_H Martins. So you can follow me on Instagram and stuff. This is just something I thought, you know, I should do because of the things that I'm seeing and the things that people are talking or asking me about, and I felt like there's nothing with the wrong with the person who spoke to me. It's just that I felt like it's something that a lot of us are going through, and it's something that should be addressed, and people should know that there is hope, there is life, there is love, and there is happiness. Living with depression, bipolar, and all of that, you know, it's up to you to make it work. It's they say only you can make the, the dream work. So you can make your life work. You can, only you know how it's like to be you. You know what works for you and what doesn't. You know what gets to you and what doesn't. But what I'm gonna advise you mostly, guys, is that learn to turn a blind eye, deaf ears to the negativity that people will say about you. And because they don't know who you are. I don't let all that get to me. I don't. People have so much to say and we cannot shut them up. It's their right to have their opinions, but their opinions doesn't have to be your reality. Their opinions are just their opinions, and that's just it. And you don't have to take it to the extent of it being your reality and you crying yourself or stuff like that. No. Mm-mm. They don't deserve to see you. They don't deserve to take away your happiness. They don't deserve to see you sad. So don't give people that much power over your life. Don't let their opinions matter. Guys, I love you so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. From me, I know today's video is a bit different and stuff, but this is something I thought I should put out there. From me, your girl, Lil Miss K. Yes, your favorite Lil Miss. I love you guys. Bye.